I got into another car accident. Thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring this portion of today's video. If you guys don't know what Scentbird is, they're a fragrance service that allows you to try different perfumes each month by having a subscription with them. I love that because a person like me loves to switch her perfumes around. They have a ton of different options to pick from, including high-end perfumes like Gucci, Prada, Burberry, and so much more. One of my favorite things about them is their case because it's not only so aesthetically pleasing, but it's also attached by a magnetic force, which makes it so easy to open and close. It also has a lock-in feature that allows you to lock and unlock it, so it's very convenient to use as a travel size perfume. This month I did pick up Mind Games by the Forward. The notes in this perfume are lemon, pomelo, jasmine, sambac, salt accord, and vanilla Madagascar. This perfume smell is more on the sweet side. Next, I did get Daisy by Marc Jacobs, which I love this perfume. The notes in this perfume are strawberry, violet leaves, and jasmine. Lastly, I did get Delina La Rose by Parfums de Marly. The notes in this perfume are pear, Turkish rose, soft wood, white musk, and vetiver. This one is more on the flowery smell. If you guys are interested in checking them out, you guys could use It's Maya at checkout for 55% off your first month, leaving you only at $8. This is available for everyone in the United States and Canada. I'll be leaving all the links in the description box for anybody that's interested. Once again, thank you Scentbird for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Hi babies, welcome back or welcome to my channel. It's Maya back at it again with another bomb ass YouTube video. So as you guys can tell as a title, we are doing a weekly vlog. Today it is Sunday and it's currently late. It's already 11. So as you guys just seen, I did get my hair done. My best friend did my hair and I just finished putting curls on it and showering and stuff because I'm about to do my makeup because I am about to get ready to film some content. I have a Fashion Nova haul that I need to film today. So that's what we're doing. I'm about to show you guys my no makeup routine because you guys been asking me for this routine for a minute and I have not. Like on TikTok when I go live and I do it, a lot of people's always like, oh, makeup routine. So I'm here to show you guys, even though it's very simple, but that's why it's called no makeup routine because I only use a couple products. Okay, so the first thing that I use, it is this Maybelline powder. As you guys can see, the Maybelline is scratched out, faded out because I had this for so long. This is the Shine Free Loose Powder and I got it in the shade Medium 02. This is just a loose powder that should be used to set my face. But when I'm doing my makeup, no makeup, I use it basically as a like powder foundation, if that makes sense. I literally open it up and take the little puffing thing out. And then I get my beauty blender and I just dap it on here. This is like the little puff thing that it comes with. I literally dap it on there and I just put it on my face. Just literally put it everywhere. I continue to do that until I see my face is all like an even color because I feel like when it comes to like right here on my nose is a little more red. Like it be like reddish a little bit. So I don't know if you guys know a product to, I guess that's hyper pigmentation. If you guys know a product that's good for that, like redness, let me know because I need to get on that. So after doing that, I go in with the Fit Me concealer and I did get this in the shade 45. I got it dark enough for it to be my bronzer, like my cream bronzer. So I literally just apply it right there on my cheekbone, on my nose, for my nose contour. Then I do grab my Fit Me concealer, and this is the actual concealer. I got it in the shade 11, and I literally just try, bro, my hands be shaking when I be trying to like do a little line of something. I literally just put it right on my nose. As of right now, I do use this brush. I don't remember where I got this from. I'm pretty sure this brush is from Shein, but I just grab a brush that kind of got like a slight tilt, like upwards, to blend my contour out with. And I bring it up, like I blend bringing it upwards. So next up, I do go in with the Eco Tools brush, and this is the defined crease. This is what it looks like. So I do go up, like I drag it up to the crease of my eye. I'll do the same with the other side. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and blend the middle, and once again I just bring it up. So next up, I do go in with the NYX Sweet Cheeky Soft Cheek Tint, which is a liquid blush. And this is literally very pigmented. Like, you only need like a little dot. I literally just put like a dot right on my cheeks, and I blend that out. This is the brush that I use for my blush. This was sent to me by a wig company with a wig, so I don't know. I'll go ahead and just blend. I also go upwards, like I try to follow this with my blush, so literally just go upwards. So next up, I do go in with the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder, and this is what it looks like. I love this powder. Ever since I got it, I just love it. You cannot use too much of this, or like constantly reapply it, because it will give you like the backflash, I believe is what you call it, like the white flash thing when you use the flash and you could tell like it's mad white. Yeah, but if you use enough of it and don't continue to reapply it, it will be perfectly fine. So what I do is I go ahead and put it right under my eye. And sometimes I wonder, like, what am I setting? And then I drag it up, and then I make a line. I do this sometimes where I also like do a line right under my cheekbone. I do let that sit for a while, and while I let it sit, I do my lashes. So 9 times out of 10 when I'm doing this look, I do my regular like mascara, my actual lashes, if I don't have like my actual lashes done. Okay, so the mascara that I use, it is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and this is the Fall Lash Effect Mascara, which is the teal one. This is the one that I use, and then I also use the pink one. I just do my mascara, and then I go in with the pink one, so I do double up my mascaras. If you're wondering why, it's because they have a different wand, so different wands give you different effects. So now that my mascara is done, I go in with the Eco Tools Full Blush Brush. I just brush the powder and I brush it upwards. So I try to follow the same like type of pattern that I applied it with. And here, I just dust it off. So next, I do go in with this blush, and this is also from Essence. This is in the shade All You Need Is Pink 20. And I don't know if they still have this, because when I went to Ulta the other day and I was in the Essence side, I didn't see this as one of their blushes like at all. And I found this like a year or 2 years ago at Ulta. But I literally go in with this just to go right on top of the liquid blush. So the next step, it is my highlight. This is from a company that sent it to me. This is a blush, like in their website it is a blush, but I use it as a highlight because it has like that literal like highlight shimmer to it. Like you guys see that? It don't give blush, it gives highlight literally. So I'm gonna put a screenshot of the highlight somewhere up here. And the website should be literally right at the bottom of the screenshot if I find it. But I literally go in. Sometimes I go in with this brush, other times I go in with a more defined brush, but this time I'm gonna go in with this blush, and I'm literally just gonna apply it on my cheek, on my nose, and on my other cheek. The last thing I do before doing my lip liner is I go in with the NYX, the brow glue, and I got it in the clear shade just to mold up my eyebrows. I literally brush it up, and then I'm going to brush it back down when I finish my lip combo. So for my bottom mascara, I do use the same Essence mascara, but this one is the blue one, which is the waterproof one. And I like to use this one on my bottom lashes. So for my lip combo, I do use the Italia Deluxe lip pencil in the shade, I honestly don't know, because this is all dark brown. It's barely, you could barely see it, but I could read it. This is only from the TikTok shop though, so you can only get this from the TikTok shop. If you go to my linked video on my TikTok and you go to the comments, somebody asked for the lip combo and I linked this lip liner in that video. But if you guys don't want to get it from the TikTok shop, a good replacement for it will be the NYX lip liner in the shade Coffee or Cocoa. Those are a little just lighter than this one. This is the darkest brown that I've been able to find in like a lip liner. But sometimes when I want it a little lighter, I do go in with the NYX one. So it's up to you. But if you want the exact look, then I would suggest for you guys to get it from the TikTok shop. This line. Then I do go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. This right here, I'm pretty sure you guys heard about this. This is not hyped up. This lives up to the hype. Yup. And then I do go in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. And this is in the shade Carousel. Carousel, I think. Carousel, I don't know. But this is just the matte version. And I mainly focus like right in the middle of my lips. And then I go in with my lip liner again and just outline. And the final touch that I add to my lip combo sometimes when I want it to be a little more white in the middle is I just go in with the same concealer and literally do a tab. I think that's too much, but I just do a little tab. And I tap my lips. Do not rub them, tap them. And lastly, I do go in with the e.l.f. lip oil, and this is in the shade Honey Talks. And now I brush my eyebrows. Like I literally just outlined them with the brush. Yep, and this is literally my makeup, no makeup routine. Love it, my go-to. This is what I do every single time I want to put on makeup. And I honestly feel like I need to come up with an actual like beat face makeup routine. Because I feel like I don't know how to really beat my face, but we're going to get there one day. Because sometimes I do want to do a little more than this. But for right now, this is literally my go-to. Like I love, love, love this little makeup look. Because I feel like it's just not too much, but it's still noticeable. Like, okay, this is literally the look. Yeah, all the products that I use that I could link down below will be linked down below. Like it should be like a little, I think next to the title or under the title, somewhere around there, it should be a little thing that says products with a little bag, like shopping bag. All the products that I could link will be linked on there. And they're also going to be linked on my Shop My account, which will be linked in the description box down below. So if you click the title and you go to the description box, it will be in my link tree. So right where it says all my social medias, if you click that link and you go to my link tree, the first link on my link tree is my Shop My account. You go down to the bottom to where it says makeup, you click it, and that's literally all the products that I use for my makeup. But I am going to go ahead and film this Fashion Nova haul. So if you guys like clothes, go ahead and tune into that video after you guys finish this vlog. But I am going to see you guys tomorrow, because I believe tomorrow I'm gonna go get my eyebrows done. Like I'm not sure if I am, but I don't know. I'm just gonna see you guys tomorrow, which is gonna be the continuation of this vlog. So I hope you guys enjoy.
I got things are so pretty around this time of year. I can't ignore it. I cannot ignore it. Yeah, Mrs. I got things are so pretty around this time of year. I can't ignore it. I can only assure it. I've been to New York and I've been to Houston, and nothing's better than you, girl. Came to conclusion, yeah, yeah. 22 and you.
Hey guys, so today it is Tuesday. I was supposed to come on here yesterday, Monday, to go do my eyebrows, but I got busy, so I wasn't able to go get my eyebrows done. So today I am gonna go get my eyebrows done. It is 11 right now, 11:30 I believe, but I did wake up at 10 today because I'm gonna go get my eyebrows done at the mall, and then I'm also going to go into one of like the little jewelry stands that be in the middle of the mall to get some new belly piercings, because I had a dangling one with a heart and it was super cute and that broke. So now I only have my regular one and then another heart one that is not dangly, it's just like regular one. So I want like more dangly jewelry, so when I start actually changing my jewelry all the time for my piercing, I have options. Y'all know me. One thing about me when it comes to jewelry, we go together real bad. We go together real bad. Yeah, real bad. But after I get my eyebrows done and get some new piercings, I do have a lash appointment at 2, so I am gonna be getting my lashes done. So we are taking care of maintenance in this vlog. Like, this is a weekly vlog, but we're also going to squeeze in some maintenance in here because I'm getting my eyebrows done, I'm getting my lashes done, I did my hair, and you know, that's part of maintenance. You guys know that I don't get my lashes done like that, but my lash tech, which is the lash tech that I got my birthday set with, she was interested in me being her model and stuff to like try new lashes on or do freestyle sets on. But because I don't get my lashes done like that, that's why I'm not constantly, you know, going to her getting refills and just getting my lashes done all the time. Usually me, y'all know I only get my lashes done literally like once a year. But you know, since I'm her model, it's like I'm gonna be getting my lashes done more often, but not as often as you guys think, because we already came to an agreement. Like I told her, I don't want to get used to like always having my lashes done, because I like my natural look, and I also like, you know, to just put some mascara on some days and call it a day, and then other times I like my lashes actually done, so I use clusters, or you know, for my birthday I would get my lashes done. But it's not something I want to get used to. Like, I don't want to get to the stage where I'm looking at myself like this right now and I think I look ugly because I don't have no lashes on. I was this close to getting to that stage when I was doing clusters back to back, and I was like, I ain't never been like that. So that's the only reason why I'm not gonna be getting my lashes done constantly, but every here and there I will be getting my lashes done. These are my eyebrows, super cute. I'm back home, as you guys can see, because I left out way too early. I literally was in and out the mall in 10 minutes, so I still have an hour and 30 minutes until my lash appointment. I wasn't gonna drive up there because it takes me 30 minutes to get there and just be an hour just in my car, so I decided to come back home and chill for a little bit. I'm gonna show you guys the piercings. So this is the first one that I got. This one is very dangly, as you guys can see. It's very cute. It just has like some flowers on there. So cute. And I have to pick it up because this just gave me vacation. Like vacation or the summertime. And then I also did give me this one, which this one is the one that I already had, but the little bottom piece just came off. So hopefully this one doesn't rip off. But I just picked it up again because I liked it. This is what it looks like. This just came off, like the whole thing just came off, and it's just the bar. So hopefully this one stays on, but I just got 2 because the other ones was like regular ones. I didn't like them. But the fact that I just got my eyebrows done and I already feel like, yeah, and I don't even got my lashes done yet, It's like, please wait until I get my lashes done. Also, I don't actually know the set that I'm doing. She did send me 2 sets. One is kind of low-key like an animated set a little bit, and the other one is kind of like the yeah, I ever see the lashes that are supposed to give the illusion of a wing, like the wing when you do like a wing with your makeup. She sent me both of them, and she was like, oh, like she was gonna do either or, but I like both of them. So she didn't tell me which one she's gonna do. Yeah, I guess we're gonna decide when I get there. So I don't really know what I'm getting, but let's see. We're gonna see when we get there. And she did good on my lashes for my birthday, so I'm trusting her to, you know, she's the lash tech. She looks at my eyes and could tell what goes with my face and not. So I'm fully trusting her, but yeah, I'm gonna head out in a little bit. So I'm gonna catch you guys when I get to my lash appointment.
You should just know, babe. You should just know. I've been thinking about it, praying for the weekend, make it run away. Looking for reasons for me to skip a day. Sorry if the words I say they got you deep. I ain't trying to do something that I don't mean. I say I'm done, I'm leaving, and you say don't run, I'm leaving the next day. But I would die for your touch, but I hate living with us. Don't wanna take to love. Haven't you had enough? You should just know by now that we ain't working out. Tuning it up, you fading out. I'm fading out, we fading out. You should just know by now that we ain't working out. Tuning it up, you fading out. I'm fading out, we fading out. You should just know. I've been praying on it, but I know it's pointless. You fit the shoe. You know you feel it, baby. This ain't breaking news. I'm sorry, cause the words I say make your dreams. And me and you just don't make the perfect team. I said I'm done leaving, and you said don't run, leaving the next day. Like that, we're back on up. But I would die for your touch, but I hate living with us. Don't wanna take to love. Haven't you had enough? I thought I would die for your touch, but I hate living with us. Don't wanna take to love. Haven't you had enough? You should just know by now that we ain't working out. Tuning it up, you fading out. I'm fading out, we fading out. You should just know by now that we ain't working out. Tuning it up, you fading out. I'm fading out, we fading out. I don't really see the point of view. And for the record, I ain't playing you, babe. Saying things, don't you change the topic. Already walking, ain't no need of talking. You should talk, you should just know by now that we ain't working out. Tuning it up, you fading out.
Hey guys, so the last thing that you guys seen was me getting my lashes done, and I have not come on camera since because of what happened when I was on my way home after getting my lashes done. So I did get into a bad car accident on my way home after my lash appointment. So when I was leaving my lash appointment, I was in the highway, and a car apparently ran out of gas, and they was in the left lane in the middle of the road. I guess they just had stopped in the middle of the road. Car turned off, whatever. Everybody started slamming on their brakes, because obviously this is a highway. The speed limit is 65. Everybody's going 65. Everybody started slamming on their brakes. So I was driving, and there was a van in front of me. They was driving. Obviously, I couldn't really see too much in front of the Navy van. Cool, I'm paying attention, everything good. I'm not on my phone. I have my seatbelt on. Thank God, everything is Gucci. I'm driving, and all of a sudden, I see that they swerved off, like, mad aggressive to the next lane. Like, they swerved off crazy. So I'm like, what the heck? And then when I looked, I was able to see, like, what was going on in front of them. I see that it was a big truck that had kind of like a trailer bed thing, like, to carry stuff in. It was like a truck, and then it had, like, the thing attached to it. They was, like, stopped in the middle of the road. So I'm like, oh my gosh, there's no way. So I slammed on my brakes. My car started, like, skipping. So it didn't come to a complete stop right away. I did kind of tap, like, the trailer thing that it had attached to the truck, and then the car behind me slammed into my side and really slammed into the truck, and then my hood came up, my airbag went off, like, my blinkers went off, like, everything. I was like, it's no way. Like, I was in shock when that happened, and I looked to the side of me, and the car that hit me was, like, sandwiched between my car, and then there was, like, brake dividers dividing the highway and then the construction, because there was construction going on in this highway, and also dividing the other lane that's going the opposite way. So his car got sandwiched in between my car and then basically the brick little wall. I'm in my car, and I'm, like, in shock, and I'm looking. I see the airbag went off. I smell smoke. I'm, like, touching myself, and I'm like, bro, am I good? Like, am I good? I'm like shaking. I don't. It's like I didn't know what was going on, but like I knew what was going on. I just remember seeing, like, looking forward and seeing that the airbag was off and my whole hood was like lifted up. What really just like, am I alive right now? Like, did I really just get into a car accident? Like, am I dreaming? Like, what is going on? I guess when the airbag came off, it did hit like the front of my face, because when I came home and I was blowing my nose and stuff, I was bleeding a little bit, and then my teeth was hurting real bad. I remember my mirror was already down because the sun was beaming like the direction we was going, and I remember looking at it and I go like this to my teeth, and I'm like, okay, I have all my teeth. Like, I was really worried that my teeth had done came off, and I'm just in shock. Like, all my stuff, my camera flew, my phone flew. I had stopped to get McDonald's before. My McDonald's was everywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, it's no way. I don't remember taking my seatbelt off. I know I had my seatbelt on for sure, because if I didn't have my seatbelt on, it would have been a different story. I can't really remember taking my seatbelt off, but I remember looking back at the car that hit me, and he's like getting his stuff in the car. I see him like going like this, so I'm like, okay, like, I know I have to get out the car, but I'm like, I can't get out the car on my way, like the passenger side, because his car was like, you know, jammed. It jammed my door. Like, his car was against my door, so I couldn't open it. And I'm like, okay, I could just climb to the passenger seat and get out of there, but I'm seeing all the cars because this is a 5-lane highway, and all the cars like just going mad fast, even though they just seen a whole accident just happen. Like, they're still beaming through this highway. So I'm like, oh my god, like, I don't want to get off that side, and I'm getting ran over. Like, so I'm not knowing what to do. I'm in my head, I'm like, I know I have to get out the car, but like, I'm in shock. I'm still, it's like I was moving in slow motion, like, literally. I remember when I looked back at the man in the other car, I seen him climb into the back of his car and getting off like from the back. So I'm like, oh shit, like, I have to get off the car, because I'm like, what if this car is about to blow up? Like, my car is blowing smoke and then it's smelling like smoke. So I hurried up and climbed over to the passenger seat, and I got out. As I'm getting out, I feel like because I was still in shock, like, I just stood there and I was like staring at my car and then looking at the road, and then the man was like, hurry up, like, get out the street, get out the street. He's telling me to, like, you know, come over to the side that he's at. And I'm like, oh shit, like, you know, in my head, I'm like, it's like I know I'm in the middle of the street right now, in the middle of the highway, but like, it's not clicking to me. Like, I don't know. So I hurry up and grab my purse, I grab my phone, I grab my camera, and I went to the side, and me and him looked at each other, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm just like, he's asking me like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm just like, yeah, like, I'm fine. Like, I'm fine. And when I tell you guys, it was just a whole shocking moment for me, because that was my first accident. I've been driving for already, well, 2 years. I want to say 2 years now. Yeah, I got my license in 2022, and this is my first accident. I had my car for a year though, but my car is a total loss, so I no longer have a car. I am fine though. The only thing that happened to me was, obviously, my neck was hurting in my back afterwards when I woke up the next day, but as in injuries wise, like, I'm fine. And I just want to, I don't know, I feel like I just want to take this moment to really, like, just publicly say that God is good. Like, actually. The way that my car looked, I should have ended up in the hospital. Not saying that I would have been, you know, gone right now. I would have been dead, but I definitely would have ended up in the hospital. I didn't even want to get emotional. Like, my plan wasn't even to come on here and get emotional. But I just feel like when you go through a moment like that your life kind of flashes, you know, in front of you, and God really allows you to walk out of that situation untouched and unharmed at all. It's just, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I know God is good, and I've experienced God's goodness, but I feel like this just put a whole different perspective on, like, God is good, and the fact that everything happened for a reason. Because I can say right now that I'm here talking to you guys perfectly fine because of 2 prayers that I have from 2 different people that same day for my safetyness to get back home safe. The crazy thing is that before, like, that day, as you guys seen, I did come back home. So when I did go to the mall to go get my eyebrows done, I did leave a little early, so I did have like an hour and some change time to spare, so I decided to come back home. When I left my house, I just left my house. And then the second time when I left, I was on the phone with my boyfriend, and I was like, oh, like, I'm about to leave, like, can you pray for me? Because usually that's something that we always do. When he leaves or I leave, like, we always be like, oh, I'm about to leave, like, pray for me. Or, you know, I'll tell him, or he will tell me, like, oh, you about to leave, let me pray for you real quick. Recently, we haven't been doing that because it's been slipping our minds. But for some reason, when I got back home, that I was heading back out to my lash appointment. Like, I was like, oh, like, I'm about to leave. Like, just pray for me. He was like, okay, like, I'm gonna pray. He prayed for me, whatever. I got on the road. Everything was fine. I texted my mom, and I let her know, like, oh, I'm not gonna be home because I'm getting my lashes done. She said that when she woke up and she seen my message, she was, like, still kind of sleepy or whatever, like, still going back to sleep. But something told her, like, get up and actually pray. I had to get myself together because I'm not trying to come in here and be sobbing and be emotional. My mom did say that when she woke up, like, she just had a feeling that, you know, God was telling her, like, just get up and pray over, you know, your kids, aka like me and my siblings, and, you know, her siblings, like my uncles and aunts and stuff like that. And she said that she usually does this prayer, like, pray over us in the nighttime, like when she's home, you know, about to unwind, and she's basically giving thanks to God for the day that she'd had. And she said for some reason this specifically day, especially because she seen that I texted her saying that I was out, it just came over her to, like, pray over our safety and, you know, for God to keep us safe. But she specifically prayed over me because she knew I was, like, you know, out in the streets, like I was outside doing whatever it is that I had to do. So, you know, she prayed to God, like, for him to allow me to get back home safe. So keep that in mind, mind you. That's already 2 prayers that I had as I was out. One before I head out, and one when my mom woke up, which it was probably when I was already getting my lashes done. So after my lash appointment, that I had called my boyfriend, I'm like, okay, whatever. I was showing him my lashes, and I was like, I'm gonna be home in 27 minutes because the GPS was telling me 27 minutes. He was on the laundromat, so he was like, okay, I'm gonna let you know when, you know, I'm going home too. And he was like, just call me when you get home. So I'm like, okay. As I'm driving, I'm like, yo, like, I'm hungry. Like, I'm about to get me something to eat real quick. I was, like, debating whether I should just drive home and make something to eat or give me something to eat. As I'm at a light, I smell fries, right? So I'm like, oh, damn, like, some McDonald's fries will sound good, which is crazy because I do not eat McDonald's. Like, if I'm eating McDonald's, rarely it's only fries, or I would get, like, a frappe or something like that. But actual, like, to be like, oh, I want McDonald's, like, no. So I had to do a whole U-turn, went to McDonald's. I got me a 6-piece meal, right? So they gave me my food, but they made me put forward because I did get a smoothie. So they was like, oh, you're gonna have to wait for your smoothie. So I'm like, okay. So as I'm waiting for my smoothie, I'm eating my food, and I'm like, maybe I should just park here and eat my food instead of, like, trying to eat while I'm driving. And it was like I was going back and forth, and I'm like, it's fine. Like, I'm almost done with my chicken nuggets. I'm only gonna have my fries and my drink. Like, I'm fine. But it's like something in me was telling me, like, just park here and just eat tranquila. Like, just stay here and eat. So as I'm driving, pulling off the McDonald's, I have the fries on the side, and I'm still, like, reaching over, eating my fries, whatever. I'm at the light before I turn to go into the highway. My boyfriend calls me. He was like, oh, like, I just wanted to let you know that I'm on my way. Like, I'm going home from the laundromat. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm still driving. And he was like, you're not home yet, like, hurry up and go home. And the way that he's saying it is like he's on an urge for me to go home. And I'm like, I told you, like, I'm 24 minutes now, like 27 minutes haven't even passed, and I stopped to get McDonald's. And he like, okay, just hurry up and go home. And he was like, call me when you get home, just hurry up and go home. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm gonna call you when I get home. And I was like, okay, like, I love you, like, I'm gonna call you when I get home. And whatever, he said, I love you back. And the way that I said I love you to him, he looked at it and was like, it hit different for him. He told me that it kind of made him feel like, damn, like, that was like the last I love you for a minute. Like, you ever said I love you to somebody in a way that you know, like, damn, I'm not gonna speak to this person for a little minute. So you're kind of saying, like, your tone is just in a different way. Like, if you guys know the type of I love yous, when you know you're not, like, about to speak to this person for a minute or something, like, it's different from, like, a regular one. So that's how he felt that I said it. Listen to this and listen to how God works, and why I say everything that you do in this life is for a reason. Because of the way that I said I love you made him think, like, damn, like, what would I do if I lose this girl? Like, what if something happened to her? That's his thought process as we got off the phone. And he's telling me all this after I called them, saying, like, bro, like, showing him my car, and he's like tripping. He's like, are you okay, bro? Like, I knew I had a feeling. So I'm like, what are you talking about? So he tells me that because of the way that I said I love you to him, mind you, when I got off the phone too, I also thought to myself, I'm like, dang, like, why that I loved you sound a little bit, like, it hit a little different. Like, I don't know what it was. So because of that, it made him have the thoughts of, like, what would he do, you know, if he lose me, like, and he like, no, like, why am I even thinking about this? So that pushed him to pray again. he already had prayed for me before I left, so it pushed him to pray for me again. And you know, he started praying, asking God to protect me as I'm on the road, to allow me to get home safe. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. So he prayed, he did the little prayer as we got off the phone. He was praying for my safetyness because he had an uneasy feeling, like, yo, like, I don't know what it is. Me, as we got off the phone, when the light turned green, that I'm turning to the highway, I'm still eating my fries, and something in me is telling me, stop eating and pay attention to the road, because what if this is the day that you're gonna get into a car crash? I kid you guys not, and it's so crazy. This is what I say, it's so crazy how stuff happen. And I'm in my head, I'm like, no, like, God got me, like, you know, God is gonna get me home safe, I'm protected, like, I'm not about to get into a car accident, I'm not a reckless driver, I'll be fine. And the other side is like, bro, put the food down and pay attention to what you're doing. Even though I was still driving, paying attention, but I was reaching over to, like, eat my fries. So as I'm getting on the highway, I truly felt it in my soul, like, God was really telling me, like, stop eating them fries. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna eat when I get home. Like, it is what it is. It's not worth losing my life over. Literally, like, 2 minutes after I stopped, like, reaching over for the fries, and I was like, no, like, okay, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna be obedient and listen, because I don't know, this really could be God saving me from a whole car accident right now. So let me stop eating. I stopped eating. Like, 2 minutes later, bro, this whole thing happened, and I got into the whole car crash and everything. 1 second of me being late to pressing the brakes because I was reaching for some fries or paying attention to my phone, if anything would have had my attention but the road at the moment that this happened, I would have been dead. And I could tell you guys that uncertainty, that I would have either been in the hospital in a coma or dead. Like, I would have been done, because of the fact that the impact from the other car hitting me sent my car, like, so far into this damn truck thing that was behind my car, that it caused the airbag to go off, and it caused my whole hood to come off, and my car is a total loss. That if I would have pressed the brake a second or 2 seconds later than what I actually pressed the brakes, God knows what I would have been. So that just goes to show that, number one, God is good. All things happen for a reason. You need to have people in your life that pray over you, that pray for your safety, that pray for you to get home safe. Like, they just pray, because prayer is such an important thing in this life that I feel like we overlook a lot. Little do we know, them little prayers that we pray ourselves, like, oh, like, God, I'm about to, like, you know, be on the road, like, protect me as I go out, and our loved ones pray for us as we're on the road, or even out anywhere, or even sleep. Like, these prayers could literally save you or save a loved one from something really bad happening to them. And I just feel like this put a whole different perspective on, stop thinking that tomorrow is promised, because it's really not. Stop feeling so privileged that you have tomorrow, that tomorrow is yours, that you're going to be able to pick up and read your Bible tomorrow, that you're going to be able to go to church next Sunday, that you're going to be able to pray in a couple hours, that you're going to be able to worship in a couple hours, that you're going to be, like, just stop. When you feel like you need to do something, when you want to pick up your Bible and read, when you want to pray, when you want to worship, do it in the moment that you have that feeling. Stop pushing stuff back and saying, oh, I'm going to do it tomorrow, I'm going to do it another day, because a couple next minutes of this life is literally not promised. That's something that you know, but, like, when you actually go through it and you're, like, front row seat looking at everything playing out, it's kind of like, bro, tomorrow's really not promised. Like, it's really not. So you need to get right with God now, like, today. Like, stop wasting time. Do it now. Get right with God now. Go ahead and chase that dream now. Go ahead and start that clothing brand now. Go ahead and start that business now. Go ahead and take that class now. Like, do it now, for real. But with that being said, I do want to say that I am fine. Like I said, the only thing that was wrong with me, it was that my neck and my back was hurting. So the next day I did go to patient first, because by the time that I got done dealing with the whole police and them getting our statements and contacting our insurance and all of that, the patient first was already closed, so I had to go the next day. The next day I was experiencing back pain and neck pain, so they did do a scan. Everything came out fine, but obviously all of the plans that I have for this vlog is not gonna be such a smooth and aesthetically pleasing vlog, but I hope you guys still enjoy. Y'all, I'm picking up my stuff from my car, and yeah, wow, my car is done for. So sad. Look at my McDonald's.
The McDonald's survived. No, wait, don't tell me.
never seen her. It was about 5 minutes ago when I seen a hottest chick that a youngin' never seen before. I say, yo, tell the girls I wanna meet her. On second thought, that ain't the way to go. I gotta give her game proper. Spit it so she get it, there she is, I gotta stop her. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style? I'm out of time, she's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Or should I talk about a smile? Or what about a style? I'm out of time, she's out the door, I gotta go for mine. Let the girl say, excuse me, miss. Oh, yeah. And I gotta admit that you got my attention, you're making me want to say, oh. Are you tryna leave? Miss, I said I dance with you. How I love to keep you here with me, yo baby. Now so they grab hold of my hand, and let's pretend the flow is ours. You say you don't really dance, don't worry about it, we just one two step. Now with the music is moving too fast, grab my hand a little tighter. Don't be afraid to move a little closer. Girl, there's something about you that makes me wanna say excuse me, miss. And I gotta admit that you got my attention.
Yeah, I got all my stuff from my car. I got my seatbelt.
No, I ride with my seatbelt. It's just that I don't like this.
You know, and I was thinking that because usually sometimes I do that. They could put the seatbelt behind me.
Yeah.
And I be saying like, yeah, you always do that. And it's the fact that if I would have not had my seatbelt on, or my seatbelt would have been behind me, or anything, bro. Another guy, he was like, you had your seatbelt on, right? And I was like, yes. And he was like, if you would have not had it on, the impact of the airbag would have fucked my face up.
Well, how was
Because I literally did not move from right here. The seatbelt really got me right here. And it was like, I didn't even
Yeah, you're
hit
little
none
ass
of
would've
this.
flew. Cause
You know
even
what I'm
with the
Yeah, new beginnings. God got something in store for me. I ain't even tripping.
yeah, fuck that car wasn't meant for you to ride that shit.
Yep. Hey guys, so today it is Monday, April 29th, and I'm about to go to the MVA because, as you guys know, when you first get your license, you start off with your provisional license. So I had my provisional license since 2022, I believe, and I was only supposed to hold it for 18 months. I want to say about 2 months ago, they sent me the paper saying like, oh, your provisional license is now converted to a full license. So I thought it was gonna mail me my actual license, but obviously it's been already like 2 months. They still haven't mailed me anything, so my mom was just saying to go to the MVA and ask them, bring them the paper and bring them my provisionals, and usually they will let me, you know, like they should let me just convert it right then and there. And also when I searched it up, I try to like search it up to see, do I need an appointment, like do I just show up, am I just supposed to wait? And they did say that there's a small fee that you have to pay to convert your provisionals to your full license. So I'm like, no wonder why they haven't mailed it to me. But on the paper it didn't say anything about like coming in to get my license. So when I first got my provisional license, they gave me a paper at the MVA and then said like, okay, stay with this paper, like, you know, if you ever get stopped or you need your license for anything, show them this paper until your actual card license like get in, like, you know, they mailed it to me. So I thought it was gonna be the same thing, but clearly not. Yeah, and it's ironic the fact that this accident happened and literally like 2 weeks later my provisional license expires, because my provisional license expires, I want to say May 2nd or May 3rd, so that's in what, 3 to 4 days already. And it's the fact that the accident happened last week when my provisional license was about to expire. But good thing that, like I said, I already have my full license, so I wasn't driving on a provisional license, I was driving on my full license. I just don't have the actual ID card to show that, but I do have the paper, so I was fine with that. So I don't want you guys to think like, oh, so the whole time you don't even got your actual license. Like, no, I do have my actual license, I just don't have the actual ID card with me because they never sent it to me. So today I'm just gonna go and see what's up with that. I don't have an appointment or anything. I'm just gonna walk in and see if they could just give it to me right then and there, and I'll pay the fee or whatever. Also, it is very hot outside. It's like 80 something degrees, so I don't know, I might stop to get me some ice cream.
say saver. Always focus on your paper. Don't got time to wager your heart. I'm trying to switch up your cadence. Book flights and vacations. Tequila and relations. Kissing on new places. Oh, baby, let me change your life. You wanna see that you can be anything you want, baby. Let me change your life. You wanna be anything, baby. I can make you right. You wanna see that you can be anything you want, baby. Let me change your life. You wanna be anything. I'm not saying that you incomplete, but just imagine what we'd be if we became one.
You guys are literally not gonna guess what happened to me yesterday. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I got into another car accident. 2 accidents in 1 week. Let me explain to you guys what happened before y'all think like, what is going on? Like, do you not know how to drive? No, that is not the case, bro. Let me tell you. Okay, so my insurance, because I do have full coverage, they provide me with a rental car for about like 2 weeks, right? So they provide me with a rental car. I go pick up my rental car, everything good, everything stitchy. Yesterday, I'm driving downtown and I am at a green light and it's red for the other person, right? Okay, so it was a car that was in front of me. The car was turning left, right? So the car is like kind of in the middle of the street, basically waiting for a chance to hurry up and bust that left turn. So usually when cars do that, you know, you go around them and you keep going straight because the light is green for us. There was a little like cleaning truck from the city. I don't really consider it a truck, a tractor thingy, like a little mini cart with a vacuum thing on the front. He stopped at the red light. Mind you, it's red for him. It's already been red. He's been stopped there for like 3 to 5 seconds already because it was already red for him. It wasn't like he was coming out of nowhere trying to hurry up and like make it through the red light. Like, no, he was literally stopped. As I went to continue to, you know, drive down the road, because again, it was a green light for me, he looks at me, like, it's like we look at each other, because obviously as I'm still going through a green light, I'm still looking both ways, because people sometimes be dumb. Just because the light is green for you, some people still just trying to run and be trying to do stuff. So I still, every time that I'm crossing a green light, I'm still looking. So I look at him, he looks at me, and he press the gas. This man pressed the gas and runs into the passenger side of the back door. He scratches it and then he takes the bumper off. I guess the vacuum thing that was in front of his like cart got stuck to the bumper of the rental car and it like dragged it off. I don't understand how this even happened. Like, how is that even possible? Like, you was stopped and you looked at me and then you just went. Like, I don't understand. And then it was red for him as well. So it's like, you can't even run the red light even if you wanted to, because there was cars coming the other direction. It was like a regular, you know, I'm going this way, cars are coming this way. So even if I was to stop, he was going to get hit by the cars that was coming the other direction because they was still going. So when he hit me, he knocks me over to the other lane. When he knocked me over to the other lane, I hurried up and like, boom, you know, like I went over to my lane again because there was cars coming this direction. So if I would have not done that, bro, the cars probably would have hit my ass too. I was like, this is no way. I was such in disbelief when I finally stopped the car. I was like, no, this has to be a joke. Where are the cameras? Where are the cameras right now? They need to get pulled out right now because I'm getting pranked. Like, I must be. As soon as we get out the car, we already had somebody saying like, oh yeah, like I'm an eyewitness, I just see everything. He just ran into y'all, like tried to run the red light. He just ran into y'all. He was like, take my number down, if you need anything I got you, blah blah. So we already got an eyewitness. There was also cameras at the light. There was 2 cameras, one that just hangs like by the corner. I'm not sure what you call those type of cameras because this was downtown. And then it was a regular like light camera that, you know, is on top of the traffic light. So I'm like, okay, I'm looking around, I'm like, we already got an eyewitness, there's cameras. I'm not even tripping because by the damage of the car you could see that it wasn't my fault. So I'm just, at this point, I'm just laughing. Like, I'm literally just laughing and I'm in disbelief. I'm like I don't even know what to say at this point. I don't even, the rental that I got because I just got into a car crash, now got hit again by a little ass vacuum truck. We're calling the police, whatever. They took like 2 hours to come. They literally took 2 hours to come, and in the midst of us there waiting, there was this guy that he works for an office that has like a lot of lawyers for car accidents. He has an app on his phone that tells him like where the nearest accidents has been at, like depending on where he's at the moment, and he pulls up to the scene. He goes to the person that obviously looked like they was, you know, in the right. So meaning as in like me at this point, you could tell by the way that he hit me that I wasn't like, it was his fault. So he came to me, the guy that was recruiting, that's recruiting like clients for their lawyers, and he was like, oh, he explained to me like what he does and all this other stuff, and he was telling me like, oh, because it was me and my boyfriend in the car, so he was like, I'll give you guys $250 a piece if you guys you know, come to my lawyers, blah blah. He's showing me all this proof. So I'm like, okay, it kind of seems sketchy, because it's like, why are you trying to give me $250, you know, off the bat just to go with one of your lawyers? But then when I called my mom actually said like she's familiar with people that do that, and she was like, yeah, like that's their job, because obviously they're gonna go to the person that looked like they was in the right to recruit them, so one of their, you know, lawyers could go ahead and take the case, and obviously they're gonna win the case because the person that they recruited was in the right, so then the lawyer automatically gets paid. Because, you know, that's how it works when it comes to car accidents. Like, if the lawyer that I get, if he wins my case, then he gets a percentage of the money that, you know, the other person that hit me is supposed to give me, like their car insurance. In this case, it was the city. So it was a city car. It's insured by the city. It didn't even have actual insurance because it's just secured by the city. And if you guys know anything about the city, is that if you get hit by anything that has to do with the city, a city car or whatever it is, and you're not in the wrong, yeah, it's giving Mr. Krabs. It's giving Mr. Krabs how Mr. Krabs be every time he sees some money. Because that right there, the man was telling me, he was like, yup, the way that this happened, like, you could already tell, and it's a city car, like, this is something that the city has to pay you. And once again, of course, I have to make an example about this. Look how God works, because for my last car accident, my mom is working on getting her lawyer that worked on her case to get on my case for the first car accident with my actual car. But at the moment, we're waiting for him to get back to us, because he's saying usually when it's a multiple car thing, like it's multiple cars involved, it takes very long. Like my mom case took a year. Like she got into a car crash last year in March. Like the lady ran into her. That made my mom run into other cars and other cars. And it was like 5 cars involved. And they just closed it. Like literally the day before my car accident. Like my first car accident. So it took a whole year and like a month to finally, you know, win the case. But they were successful. They won the case, whatever. So he's telling my mom like he's not sure if he wants to, you know, take another like multiple car accident case, that he'll get back to us and let us know. So at the moment, we're waiting to see. If not, then we was gonna have to go find a lawyer. And the fact that this guy just seemed to pull up when this happens and telling me like he has an office full of lawyers that I could choose from, that's gonna take my case or whatever, it's like, look how God works. Like he allowed me, for me not to be stressed trying to find a lawyer. He literally gave me an office full of lawyers for me to pick from. And not only that, but this was a city car once again. So it's like a blessing in disguise. Literally, bro, everything happens at its right time. And even though it might seem like something that is so bad at the moment, that could really be a blessing in disguise. I'm trying to tell you guys, God works in mysterious ways, and he will make a way to bless you in a situation that you might look at and be like, oh my gosh, like this is the worst thing that could happen. But in reality, like I said, it could really be a blessing in disguise. So God's willing, we're gonna see how everything plays out. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and update you guys. At this point, this vlog done turned into a car accident vlog. At this point, like literally. Guess what your girl just got? We got a GoPro. Finally got my hands on a GoPro. I've been wanting to get my hands on a GoPro for a minute now, and I was talking to my father about, well, obviously he already knew what happened with my vlog. As you guys know, my birthday vlog when I was in Tulum, I lost all my footage from my actual camera because my camera got wet and it broke, and my SD card didn't work. So I was speaking to him about how I wanted to get myself a GoPro before I went, but like I forgot about it, and last minute I tried to hurry up and buy one, but I didn't get the chance to because I was already leaving the next day. So he was like, you know what, like I'm gonna go ahead and get you a GoPro. I do have 2 dads. That might be confusing. I do have a stepdad, so when I say dad, I mean like my stepdad that's here. And when I say my father, I mean my biological father that's in DR. I'm close with both of them, so I do have 2 dads in my life. But yeah, so when I was speaking to him and I'm talking about my actual biological father, in the yard. He was telling me like he's been waiting for me to need something, you know, but since I always have everything, he never got the chance to just buy me something that he know like I actually need it. And when I mentioned the GoPro, he was like, you know what, like I'm just gonna go ahead and get it for you. So I decided to go with the GoPro 10. I know this one is 2 generations down because there is an 11 and a 12, but because I'm only gonna be using my GoPro when I go on vacations or I'm doing any like water activities, I was like, I don't need the newest brand, I just need something that's good enough, films on 4K and got good quality. And this one right here, when I was looking at the reviews, it seemed pretty good, so I decided to pick it up. This one does film in 4K. It could go 33 feet down the water, and it has stabilization. It's very important because when you're like on the water and you're moving your phone a lot, or even filming like activities that you're moving a lot, like let's say riding a bike or something, the stability of the camera allows it to just stay focused instead of like moving up and down. So I decided to get this one, and I'm very excited, also grateful for my father for getting me this. But this is my second camera. I've never invested in like another camera besides like having to rebuy my camera because the other one broke. I know a lot of YouTubers do have multiple vlogging devices, like they'll have like 2 different cameras, like a Canon and a Sony, a GoPro, drone. Me, I only have one camera, and that's my Sony that I film on, but I always wanted to get me a GoPro and a drone, so this is just one step closer to, you know, getting better at content creator, because now I have my second camera. This actually came in the mail like a couple days ago, probably like 5 days ago. I just have not had the time to just sit here and unbox it for you guys because I wanted to do an unboxing video, so I haven't even opened it yet. I just took it out of the like mailing package, but it's literally not open. So now that I finally have the time after this chaotic week that I've had, I finally got the time to just sit down and do an aesthetically pleasing unboxing video for you guys. So let's get to unboxing this beauty. Okay, so I already unboxed it and turned it on and everything. It doesn't come with an SD card. Also did go on Amazon, order my SD card, and I ordered a package that comes with multiple accessories. So like the case, it comes with a tripod, it comes with a floatable tripod, it comes with the vest that you put like on your body for when you're doing like activities, let's say like zip lining or something. It comes with the one that goes on your head and the ones that goes on your wrist, and then it comes with, I want to say, a screen protector and other things. I just ordered it today, so that's not gonna get here until probably like 3 to 4 days. I need to obviously look at a YouTube video to see what's the best settings that I need to set this up for videos. And I also see that it takes pictures as well. I never knew GoPros take pictures, so we're gonna see all of that. But yeah, I can't wait to put this to test. It's giving like I need a vacation, like I need to just book a vacation just so I could use this GoPro, because I'm excited. It's so tiny. And I don't know, I like it because it allows you to see yourself here, like when you're recording this way. And then obviously you have like the bigger screen when you're recording the regular way. But it's just so tiny, like you could literally put this in your pocket. And I also see people film with their GoPro as like their regular, not regular vlogging camera, but I do see people vlogging on a GoPro. Maybe one day I'll do a vlog strictly on my GoPro to see how that works. Yeah, I need to just take my time to update that and put it on the best settings and everything. But I think this is going to be the end of this video. This should be a pretty long vlog, so I hope you guys enjoy, because I never put a vlog that's more than 40 something minutes, and my goal kind of with this vlog was to make it an hour, so hopefully I did that. With all the chaos that went on this vlog, I just feel like it's time to just put an end to this one and start new. So I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and while you're at it, make sure to click the bell so you can get notified every time I post another video. I should be having a vlog coming out within a couple of days of this one going out, because I am backed up on editing, and you know, certain vlogs that had to go up in certain days, I couldn't make the deadline because of everything that happened. So I'm gonna be dropping 2 vlogs, maybe 5 days apart. Hopefully, God's willing, we'll see. But don't forget to follow all my social medias, which will be linked in the description box down below. But yeah, y'all already know, stay positive, stay cute, live your best life, keep God in your life, and I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye guys.